Numerical number 11. In a chamber of a uniform magnetic field of 6.5 Gauss, 1 Gauss is 10 raised to minus 4 Tesla, is maintained. An electron is shot into the field with a speed of 4.8 into 10 raised to 6 meter per second, normal to the field. Now, you have to explain why the path of the electron is circle. Determine the radius of this circular path. Charge of electron 1.5, rather it is 1.6, it must be 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb, and mass of electron is 9.1 10 to the power minus 31 kg. Now see, when the charge particle is moving in the chamber, say for example this is the chamber and the magnetic field is in this particular direction. So we consider that the direction of magnetic field is from upward to the downward direction. Now this electron is moving in this direction, means it is moving perpendicularly to the direction of electron. So this direction is the direction of velocity and this direction is the direction of magnetic field. Both are perpendicular to each other, and according to our force formula we have Q V cross B. Now if you have charge E, then you can write here E as electron. Okay, right now just magnitude of charge you consider V cross B. So now you take QVB sin theta, okay, then it becomes QVB sin 90 because both are perpendicular. So the magnitude of this force is QVB, we can write. Now try to understand this cross product is there, that of velocity vector and magnetic field vector. So the force is perpendicular to this velocity as well as this magnetic field, and if you take the right hand screw rule, then the force will be, say for example here the electron is. Now this electron is experiencing the force according to our right hand screw rule V cross B. If you take, then the force is going inside the plane of the screen. Okay, so force is perpendicular to both the vectors, okay, that is velocity vector and magnetic field vector. So the force will only change the direction of the motion and it will not change the magnitude of velocity. Okay, only the direction of motion is changed, not the magnitude of velocity. So what will happen, this electron will attain a circular path, or it will move on a circular path, and we can understand that now this magnetic force, that is E V cross B, because we have electron we have written E, okay, and we want to find the magnitude, that is why I have taken plus E, and this magnetic force will provide required centripetal force. So it becomes mv square upon r. Now it is very easy, EVB sin 90 it becomes, because the angle between V and B is 90 degree, it becomes mv square upon r. Now V will be cancelled out, okay, and radius can be obtained as mv upon EB, okay, mv upon E into B. Now all the values are given. Mass of electron is 9.1 into 10 raised to minus 31 kg. The speed of electron is given 4.8 into 10 raised to 6, okay, meter per second, and the value of charge is also known, 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb, and value of magnetic field is 6.5 Gauss. So 6.5 into 10 raised to minus 4, and if you simplify this, then you will get 4.2 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter, or we can say it will be 4.2 centimeter. Okay, it's a very easy one, you can calculate easily. Now 12th numerical, in the same numerical that is discussed in the 11th, or we can say in exercise 4.11, obtain the frequency of revolution of the electron in its circular orbit. Does the answer depend on the speed of the electron? That we have to explain. Now we want to find out the frequency. Okay, now this equation, we move further with this equation. Okay, that is QVB is equal to mv square upon r, and we can easily write mv upon r is equal to, because this v will be cancelled out, mv upon r is equal to qb, and we can write v is equal to r omega. As you know, v is equal to r omega, so we can write m into r omega upon r is equal to qb. So radius here will be cancelled out, and if you make omega as a subject of formula, then omega will be equal to qb upon m, and as you know, omega is 2 pi nu. 2 pi nu is the frequency, that is equal to qb upon m, and nu can be found as qb upon 2 pi m. Now all these values are there. Q is known to us, that is charge of electron, which is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. Okay, so this can be calculated easily. B is also given to us. Okay, B is nothing but 6.5 Gauss, so it is 6.5 into 10 to the power minus 4 Tesla. Then mass of electron is also known to us, 9.1 into 10 raised to minus 31. So if you put all these values of charge of electron, magnetic field, and mass of electron, 2 pi, as you know the values, this will be about 18.18 into 10 to the power 6 hertz. Okay, so this will be the frequency. Okay, this frequency of electron, we can say it is independent of the velocity. There is no term here in this equation which is having the term of velocity, so nu is independent of velocity, we can say. Now 13th numerical, a circular coil of 30 turns and radius 8 centimeter. Radius is 8 centimeter. There are 30 turns carrying the current of 6 ampere. Okay, suspended vertically in a uniform horizontal magnetic field of 1 Tesla, and field makes an angle of 60 degree. We want to find out the magnitude of counter torque that must be applied to prevent the coil from turning, and would your answer change if the circular coil in A, that is in this question, is replaced by a planar coil of some irregular shape that encloses same area. Now there must be irregular shape and the area must be same. Okay, so this we have to answer. Okay, now see, we have all these value. First of all, the torque, we know the torque is given by BINA sin theta. Here all the values are given. Okay, the coil is having 30 turns, so N is equal to 30. Okay, now the radius is 8 centimeter. Now radius is 8 centimeter, so its value in meter will be 0.08 meter, and you can find the area of the coil. Because it is a circular coil, its area can be written as pi r square. So this can be found 3.14 into 0.08 the whole square. This value can be calculated easily by you. Okay, so area can be obtained this way. Then I, that is current flowing. Current flowing is also given, it is 6 ampere. Okay, and the value of magnetic field is 1 Tesla. Now all the values are known. B is there. Okay, then I is also there. N is given 30 tons. Okay, area is to be calculated by you. That can be easily simplified, 3.14 into 0.08 into 0.08, that will give you the area. And theta is also given, that is 60 degrees. So sine 60 you can take root 3 by 2. Now all these values you can substitute in this particular equation and you can get the answer of the torque, and that torque is found to be 3.13 Newton meter. If you simplify, you can easily do it. And from the formula of this torque is nothing but BINA sine theta. There is no specification of shape. So we can say torque on the loop does not depend on the shape. If the area is same, whether it is square, triangle or rectangle, whatever, but the area of square must be equal to that of rectangle, must be equal to that of triangle, means any shape you take but you keep the area same, then the torque will remain constant. So the torque remains constant irrespective of the area. Okay, thank you. Here we close our this exercise numerical. We have completed all. Try to calculate 2-3 times. Okay, thank you very much.